What's up, family and friends? Welcome to Woke Nation, our nation of factual truth, where we feel free to share knowledge and spread the knowledge of factual truth without fear, without favor, and without faith. Where we encourage us to live our lives and live it well through the knowledge of factual truth because it's our lives. And personally, I encourage you to enjoy your life wherever you are. Fear no more, cry no more, wipe your tears, and do the needful. Pick yourself up, even if you can't get up, crawl to change your condition. Your life is great. Stop living the life they raise you to live. That's your fake life. That's fake life. It's not your life. Most of us, or majority of us, are not living their life. They are living the life their parents raised them to live, or the society conditioned them to live. But no condition is permanent. Yours is not permanent. You can change your condition for better. So I'm sharing with us today what I titled What is Corrupting the Youth? So we're talking about corruption. If you have your take on it, please feel free to share with us on in the comment section. Okay. So whatever you can do to spread the knowledge of factual truth, do it. Don't wait for me to guide you or tell you how to do it or when to do it. Do it using your head. I don't supposed to lead you. I don't supposed to guide you. I supposed to share the factual truth with you. Then you decide whether to take it or not. If you take it, spread it. If you don't take it, ignore it. Life is great. Corruption. The main reason why I want to share this, I listened to the governor of Anambra State. Anytime I hear that idiot, he's my brother, the same local government area. He's from Isuofia, right? I'm from Umuchu. Both of us are staying in Agwata local government area. But when it comes to anything God, anything Jesus, anything spirit, anything religion, anything faith, anything belief, anything love, anything hope, anything fear, anything humility, anything that has to do with spirituality or believing in the supernatural, I'm against whoever that is promoting it, whoever is upholding it. It doesn't matter whether you are my parents, siblings, family, friends. It doesn't matter who you are. Even if you threaten that nobody should say it again, I must say it. Do your worst. And your words will never defeat the fact or the factual truth I stand with. In other words, the factual truth will still prevail even over you and whatever you stand for. He said that the youths are being corrupt, and they are being corrupted by the native doctors who are telling them they can make money without doing anything through Okite. Native doctors never said that. They never preach such thing. There's no native doctor that will tell you that you don't need to do anything. They will do charm for you and you begin to make it. No, it is the Christians that preach that. Prosperity preachers. Christians, they keep preaching to our people that if you believe, all things are possible. It's even written in their book. Their book did not say if you believe and walk, all things are possible. He said no, if you believe, to him that believe, all things are possible. He said with men, it is impossible, but not with God. For with God, all things are possible. So if with God all things are possible, why are you preaching to people to go and walk? But that is the prosperity gospel that have been preaching. The same way you tell somebody they can commit all the crime in this world if they repent and confess their sin to God in Jesus' name, all of their wrongdoings will be forgiven them. That's why I see somebody, a Christian, he committing crime, kidnapping people, doing all those robbery crimes. But after that person is arrested, the person will tell you he has repented, has given his life to Jesus. Okay, yeah, now you are free. The man said, the youths are being corrupt or corrupted or corrupt by the native doctors. Then he made law against what he called fake native doctors. That's the law against traditional African worship in Anambra State. It's a religious war. There is no war that Christians or Muslims are engaging in that is not to protect their religion. It has nothing to do to help you. It has nothing to do to free you. It's all to make you obedient to their faith, make you to join their faith, to see that their faith is greater than your own faith. Their religion is greater than your own religion, and they are the one doing it because their book tells them to do what? Work out their own salvation. That governor believes whatever he's doing, God is blessing him, or God will bless him, or his reward will be in heaven. He said that the fastest growing religion in Anambra State is idolatry. They call African worship, African spirituality, African religion what? Idolatry. Imagine a Christian open his mouth, somebody that have a cross, somebody that wears scapular, somebody that carries a book, somebody that is so idolatrous, accusing other people who are not idolatrous at all of being idolatrous, and calling their religion idolatry. Is still the witch hunt Europeans started. To kill a dog, you have to call the dog name, because every time dog hear his name, he runs to that direction. Boom, they kill it. So for them to persecute any religion that is not, or that is competing with their own, they will call it something that is the derogatory, something that is like eyesore, or when you hear it, your ear ache, something that is evil. They vilify it, they demonize it to make you, even without you thinking, they just say it, you support it. That's why you see even some native doctors who are supporting that law, but people like myself, immediately that thing land in my ears, I condemn it because it is sheer injustice, lopsided law. Every law of the land is supposed to be for everyone in the land. You don't segregate certain people. You don't choose certain people and make law for them and make different law for others. There's already law against crimes in Anambra State. So why making another law against other people because they are competing and gaining ground against your own religion? They call you for a meeting and you begin to vomit nonsense, saying that your ancestral land is a Christian land. Saying that's nonsense. When I was a Christian, we used to do all that. December time like this, you see us having crusade, having seminar saying that Umuchu is for Christ, Ibu is for Christ, Atali is for Christ, Omugama is for Christ. This one, and you see them SU people in every churches, they are declaiming that that land belongs to Christ. Christ is a stranger in Africa. How can the land belong to strangers? Because that's how we have white people in Africa. We have white people in Middle East. We have white people all over our land. Because of that, they are strangers. They comes in to steal, kill, and destroy. They kill and possess. Check the story of Ahab in Yoruba King Ahab in the Bible, and Naboth taking a poor man's land and killing him. He did not commit any offense. That's what they did to Africa. Naboth is like Africans. They kill us and possess our vineyard. They kill us and possess our land. It's there, Deuteronomy chapter 6 and chapter 7. They show us no mercy. Today they're telling you to show forgiveness. They're telling you to show mercy. And you are listening to those lies. Mercy and forgiveness will never allow you to restore your powers and recover your heritage. You need to understand you must break all the commandments, all the laws of God for you to be free and to free your people. What is corruption? Corruption is a form of dishonesty or a criminal offense that is undertaken by a person or an organization that is entrusted in a position of authority to acquire illicit benefits or abuse powers for one's gain. See why they call it bribery and the corruption. So if you check that definition of corruption, it has nothing to do with common man in the street. It has nothing to do with youth. It has nothing to do with hungry people. It has nothing to do with poor people. It has nothing to do with those people who are not in power. Who are the people in power? If there is corruption in the land, it is because the people in power are corrupt and all the African leaders are corrupt. All of them non-exempted, including the Burkina Faso president. All African leaders, they are corrupt. That's why we have corruption in Africa. And their corruption is rooted in their faith. There is corruption where Christians are in power. There is corruption where Muslims are in power. There is no corruption in nature. No. There's no corruption in nature. That's why when you come to yourself, you abhor anything corruption. Because it's not in your nature, especially I'm talking about us. Remember, my messages are for our people, not for white people. I don't stand for white people for anything. You get what I mean? Unless, like, when I see maybe just like in Ukraine, somebody invaded other people's land. I cannot stand and watch corruption and keep quiet. But when it comes to my message of waking up our people up, it has nothing to do with white people. That's why you can't talk about our people freeing themselves without saying the truth, a historical truth or historical fact that white people have committed a lot of atrocities against us. They hate us with perfect hatred. They saw us as people that hate God. That's why they wrote in there. He said, I hate them that hate you. He said, I hate them with perfect hatred. White people hate to see black people thrive. They thought they can wipe us out, forgetting that we are natural seed. You cannot, even if you chew us, you crush us. So long we hit the earth, we are coming back again. This is our eternal home. They are strangers in it. We are not strangers. No, we are not strangers in this world. This is our world. What is corrupting the youth? Imagine somebody in power telling you that the youths are corrupt. He got the weapons. He got the military. He got the police. He got people all over the place that, they can equip to fight corruption. But you cannot be corrupt and fight corruption successfully. Because another corrupt person will come after you to deal with you. And they tell you reap what you sow. No. They are the one reaping what they sow because there must be another one to rise up. Hitler must rise up and go down. It's a must. He cannot rise up and reign forever. No. White people will keep rising up and falling until black people wake up and permanently silence them, put them where they belong. What is corrupting the youth? Let me start with home training. One of the areas these corrupt leaders corrupt the youth is through what is called home training. Your parents raising you up, training you in the way you should go, according to Proverbs 22:6. According to Ephesians chapter 6, 1-4. Children, obey your parents, honor your father and mother. We are in the Lord, not in the world, not in the common sense, not in science, not in hard working. No, he said, honor your father and mother in the Lord. And gave you promise. Do you know why they give you promise? To seduce you and chain you down. The promises of God is like the bait they use to catch you. They hook you. Immediately you are hooked. You know how fish keep fighting? No way, the hook is there. It will never get up until somebody open the mouth and they unhook it. This is why you see many youth today are corrupt. Home training. Home training is evil. We don't need home training at all. You don't need to domesticate us. We are natural people. We are not animals. We are not slaves. We don't need to be trained. We don't need to be raised. We need to live together. Parents that live with their children will never have problem with their children. Parents that raise their children will continuously have problem with their children. That's why you will see such parents, they will say, this is my favorite child. This is my favorite children. No. All of you supposed to live together. That's how you live. Sending your children away to school, sending your children away to religious gathering, that has destroyed that family. Things fall apart when we begin to go to church, when we begin to go to mosque, when we begin to go to school. Things fall apart. You know the confusion parents create in their children by sending to school and religious places, yet telling them this is our culture and tradition. You have confused that child. You're supposed to live with that child. That child will look at you, see how you are, doing your own culture and tradition and going the same way. Then when that child come to the age of reason, when he can make his own decision, he can choose to go to any school. You can learn anything you want to know. Any trade you want to know, any skill you want to acquire, you have to, but not forcing children to learn something they don't even understand what that thing is, and they grown in it, defending it with all their life. That's why they keep catching them young, because if they corrupt them when they are young, it will be hard for them to be free when they are old. Train up a child in the way he should go, that when he grow up, he will not depart from it. That is evil. It is parents who are teaching God to children. No child has seen God. No child was born with God. No child was born with faith in God. It is parents, religious parents, spiritual parents, who are teaching their children about God. That is how the foundation of the corruption of the youth, those in authority, make it mandatory for parents to teach their children the way they should go. You see, this governor of Anambra State arrested Miremwilo lately. That was this last week. Today I saw the video. They say his son is praying to that God, whatever God that man is worshiping, for the release of his father. A little boy, what did he know about that thing he's doing? Is what his father taught him. And you know, as our people behave, he may have 10 children and choose one and say, this is the one that will represent me. That is evil. All your children supposed to represent you. But the truth is, they are not your children. You are the one that possess them. Because you purchased their mother, you begin to have them as your slaves. So you have to raise them, train them in the way they should go. Remember, understand me. Children know things, but what you teach them is not what they're supposed to know. They're supposed to learn by themselves, looking at the example, observing around them. Children don't need you to teach them. Sometimes children are going to somewhere, they haven't even reached there. But you run, and you are the one that keep that thing to where they can get it. Remove it from them. Because children want to know. It is natural with us. If you see a newborn baby that is just been delivered now, put your finger close to the mouth. That's the same way our brain, the moment we were born, we want to know. Even in the womb, we want to know. Because we are always in the know or knowing. We know. We want to know. Our brain is there. Brain doesn't die. We don't die. We transformed. But that childhood indoctrination, home training, is why we don't know ourselves. Then they begin to tell us, you can be this, you can be that. This person will say, you are this, you are that. You are a prophet, you are an evangelist, you are this, you are that. It nearly destroyed my life too. I begin to claim I'm an evangelist. Hey, man, I can pray in Jesus' name, blah, 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 blah. A man of faith. I studied the Bible back to back more than 10 times. I went to theological school. I went to Bible school. Early morning, you see me in the church. Early morning, you see me in the church program. Why they taught us that God is everywhere. Then if God is everywhere, why are we going anywhere for God? If God is everywhere, why are you going to any place for God? If God is with you, why are you going to the house of God? If God is with you, why are you going to pray to God anywhere? Why are you even praying to God or worshiping God if God is with you? In other words, when you are eating, God is there. When you shower, God is there. Whatever, wherever you are, God is with you. Then why are you making religion out of your nonsense and then expect us to join you? Home training is child abuse. Child indoctrination is child abuse. And every child born today has been abused by their parents who taught them God. Show me any corrupt youth in this world, I will show you someone raised by a spiritual or religious parent. Where can you find a natural child today? It is hard. Where? Those of us that are natural, do we have money or what it takes to train our children in our own home without sending them to school where they corrupt them? They corrupt us in school. They corrupt us in religious places. And you saying we are corrupt. No, you leaders who allow such teachings in school. When you go to Nigeria, it's either you are educated in Islamic school or in a Christianity school or Christian school. If you are not in a Christian school, you are. That's why all our native doctors today, all of them are Christians. Yes, they are promoting. Akwakoti Waraki, they are arrested. He was promoting Christianity. You see, when he went to church too, you see priests going to him too. Because whenever they see money, oh yeah, money joins them together. All the corrupt people have one thing in common. They have money. Home training is evil. That's how we get corrupt. You say that child is a thief. Is a that. No, he's not. No child was born to be thief. Parents contributed to that corruption. But because they abuse society, you must obey your parents. If you don't obey your parents, you are evil. The whole society will turn against you. Last time I saw, they naked this young girl. They say she killed her father. And if you watch it, they will kill her. Few years ago, they killed young boy like that. They say he took drug and they killed his father. He said he took drug and killed. So what happened to your brain? It means he took something. What if he took something and the father went there challenging him and they were fighting? Maybe the man fell. He never meant to kill. No child will want to kill any of his parents. But the same religion that will teach you that if a child is stubborn, kill him. The same religion will tell you it is the first fault of the child. You have a child in poverty and you say he should not steal. You are wicked. If you don't want your children to steal or prostitute, stop giving birth to children in poverty, in bad governance. You know things are not working, yet you are fucking and having children. Sterilize yourself. Go and put something in your body that will prevent you from getting pregnant and having children. Put something in you that will prevent you from impregnating women. Idiot, in this harsh condition, you are still bragging about impregnating women or having children. Those children, very soon you will die. They will continue suffering. You are part of our problem. You are adding to our problem. I am not impotent. I'm a man. I have impregnated certain women, not only one woman. But I say, no, I know how I suffered. I know myself. I never live with my parents. My siblings that live with them, go and check their life today. Why am I different in my family? No, God chose me. I'm not special anything. But I learn from my sufferings. I have been locked up several times. I have been hospitalized. I know how I suffered as a little boy. But when I think, why am I still alive? Ebubedike. My parents gave me that name, Afamefuna. Maybe they mean their own name should not lose, but we are greater than our names. But what is my name? I am not the name my parents gave to me. You are not the names your parents gave to you. You are above your names, whatever name, even the one you choose or somebody else chose. But who are you? When you say your name, you are telling people who you are. It doesn't mean that's maybe the whole you like, that it holds any influence or power over you. No, it doesn't. Know yourself and tell people who you are. I am Ebubedike. That's who I am. Nobody will use it to ponto. The second thing that corrupts children is school system. School system that we have. Nobody was born to go to school. Nobody. School system corrupts children. It's societal indoctrination. They teach you what they want you to know. Then that thing will qualify you to get job. If you don't go to school, you will not get job. What a wicked world. A world we are born without any book, without any school. Now they have to force us to read book, force us to know certain things to get job. I told my daughter, I said, remember, the school you are going is not for you to know anything. They are not teaching you anything about us or yourself, the truth about us. It's just for you to get a job. That is evil. Oh, they say go to school, go and become nurse. I'm just ordinary mental health aid. I'm aid at my age with my stature. That's what I'm doing. Some people say, go do bodyguard. Oh, go get gun and begin to say. I say, no, I'm okay with the little I'm making. Why should I be laboring for someone else? That is evil. You should not labor for another adult, including your parents, unless when they are very, very old, they cannot walk anymore. But your parents can still go to church and you are providing for them. You are part of our problem. Oh yeah, my parents are because they born you to be, to provide to make money for them, to make them proud. You say I'm making my parents proud. Fuck you. You're making your parents proud. That's why you're creating more problem. They think, oh, that's the right way. That's the nice way. Yeah, go come to America now. Come to America, see how life is in America. They said in America you want them to send you dollar. That nonsense you are doing in Africa, they don't do it in America. A child can get up tomorrow and say, I don't have anything to do with these parents. There's nothing wrong with that. But no, they train you to change children. They train you, send them to school. They will punish them there, tell them what to do. How do they teach us English in Africa? I was part of the people they were flogging too. You can't even make noise in a class. They flog you. And I'm a child. Why should you take your child where they molest them, where they heap trauma on them? Some children become criminals because of what they encountered in school. And you are blaming the children. No, it's the parents. If any child commits crime, it's supposed to be parents who should be held responsible, not the child. Not the child. You guys are supposed to make law. For you to have children, you must have means of support. You must have backup plan or that if you die, this is what they will be getting. Not all this having children in hope, in faith, in all the fear you're having. In school, you are taught to fit in. You were taught to fit in school. All the school you went is just to condition you. That's why they make you do what? Wear uniform. They make you say certain things or recite certain things. Make you sit for exam. If you don't pass, they shame you. If you pass, they praise you. And we all grow like that. So when you see somebody that is not making it as you're making it, you begin to see it as low. Oh, he's not speaking English like me. Evil. Look at them. They are evil personified, walking around and telling you, devil is evil, Ekens is evil, this man is evil, spirit is evil. No, you are the evil one. You sought to fit in. The third thing that corrupts the youth is display of individual wealth instead of our wealth, our collective wealth. That's another thing that corrupt the youth. Oh, you throwing party. And then bed there for my mother. You kill 100 cow. You call people. You are giving people millions. Younger ones, poor younger ones with poor parents. Oh, my parents. Oh, God, why you didn't bless my parents? I must wipe away poverty from my family. I will do everything. You see us swallowing drug that burst in our stomach and we die. You see us drowning in the ocean. You see us committing all manner of crime. You see them treating us as rats in their countries because we are trying to chase away poverty in our family in Africa. Rich Africa. Rich Africa, the richest places in the world. Display of individual wealth. Individual, oh, I built my. You see, not nonsense they are doing in Igbo land today. In one compound, one person will build 3 buildings. For what? For what? We never be like that nonsense before. Before we add buildings, the more we have children. We don't build buildings to display our wealth, to show that we are blessed now, we are greater. And these whole people believe there is God and they are going to heaven. You are going to heaven and you are building mansion in this world. And you say you have also mansion there. And you are going to meet the same God that tell you, if you have mansion in this world, you will miss heaven. But because they are all lies, they keep changing it. Remember, there was time prosperity was evil. You dare not preach prosperity in the church. Today, what is going on? They are buying private jets. They even have the nerve to tell you that church is a business. It's God's business. So it must be run as business. You have to invest in the kingdom. You have to invest in the divine project. Corrupting our youth. See them in festivals. You displaying, I have this. I can spray more money than others. You see them in parties, spray money than others. I can do this. Imagine Africans doing something and they tell you foreign wine, foreign drink, they tell you how many millions of dollars they buy it. And you who claim that yous are corrupt, you keep quiet and you are the governor of the state. They deserve million, this million, 20 million, 100 million drink. Hey, you know this cap, you know how many millions I bought it. And you are telling me the youths are corrupt and you are the leader of that state. You are the most corrupt one in that state. You, the governor. You people should stop living in fear of all these governors and presidents. Stop living in fear because they will jail you or they will kill you. Why are you staying alive suffering? It's better you die than you continue suffering. They taught you to fear death. They taught you to fear imprisonment. That's why they torture you when they get you. To put that fear in you, but there are people that don't fear them anymore. What will you do? You kill me? Okay, I'm ready. Watch their ceremonies. Is it a baby shower? This one. Everything now, they keep using it to corrupt young ones. Oh no, when I get married, I must do baby shower. I must get pregnant and do baby shower. Even somebody that don't supposed to have child or children, because of nonsense, she sees or he sees, I must do that. Oh, my traditional marriage, money will be everywhere. I will rent the best place. Many people will come. President will come. Corruption. How about spraying money anyhow? And young ones are looking at it. Many of them, their mother don't have even money for them to buy fish in the market and eat. And they went where they are spraying bundles of money. And you said, oh, they are okay. Yeah, God is with them. Fuck you, man. You are part of evil. You are part of the ones corrupting those youth. How about all this nonsense, hailing people in music, name calling in music for the rich only? You pay the musicians to play. You want them to, oh, they're okay. And that all the musicians, look at what they're doing. It is rich people that are calling in their music. Yeah? Addressing the Banile, this one, Eze Ego, Nah, man. Ozi Igbo. Imagine one man answering Ozi Igbo. Evil, man. You are talking about Igbo people. This is what Christianity has done to us. You pay millions for them to call your name. The people that cannot pay, they will not call their name. So it's the corrupt people that musicians are promoting. And you say the youth won't be corrupt. The youth will do anything to become musicians too. You tell them to sing, don't worry. No, they don't have connection. Those ones have. They are not rising anything. So they can look for anything that will help them. That's why they go to church where they pray them for miracle, for favor, or for grace. You will make it in Jesus' name. They go to native doctor. They say, I've done this sacrifice. I open way for you. Go. If you sing, anybody that hear your voice, they will listen. They are the ones you are against. But you are the leader. You are the one in power. In America here, every month they have a job report. Do you have that in any place in Africa? If there is any country in Africa that is having a job report every month to show whether they are progressing or not, whether they are doing well or not, do we have it? No. Or you know, send me dollars, do this. But you don't know how that person is working to make. And I don't pity those ones that are getting sick and die because you work for somebody else. They are enjoying their life. They will even come and dance in your burial. And you labored for them. Stop laboring for people. No matter who they are, stop laboring for them. Let me talk the fourth one that corrupt the youth, which you'll find it in all I've been saying. Bad governance. Bad governance. When the people in power, the government is not providing basic things for people. Essential commodities. Things that people need. You come to America here, everywhere you see park. Even though sometimes they may shoot people there, but at least you go there, you can go there, walk around, you can go there, run, you can do things. You see people gathering, having fun, playing sports and all that. Playground, when in Onitsha Dam, playground in the Federal Onitsha there, along Gomasele Street, crossing Bishop Shanahan and Palmer Street. Today, go there, they build school there. One of the worst things that happened to us is government building schools. Instead of building where they will train people to learn trade, learn skills, they are building school where they are teaching us to behave like white people, speak like white people, condition us to be as our slave masters want us to be. Government supposed to be providing job for the youth in every place they have people in power. And that's why youth is supposed to be rising up against them. Stop pitying them. Stop believing your parents who are telling you, oh, be nice or be nice. No! Because if something before you, those your parents cannot help you. And you would have done something to help yourself before that time. Bad governance. Not sponsoring scientific research projects. They are not sponsoring it. Why governments in Africa not producing cars? Why are they not producing cars? Have factories where cars are being provided. Okay, let's talk about farm tools or farming tools. Since I was born till today, the same way I went all the way go in my village using my strength to make money, tilling the land. I say, why can't we at least let us use bicycle now or use animals to, from how to till this thing? And when you have you seen the palm of those living in the village? It's hard like rock. They don't even wear any protective gear. Maybe if they go somewhere, you see our people getting injured till today. Just because they went to farm, they come out with injury. And you say, we know what we are doing. But you say it's the youth. No, it's the government. The government is corrupt. And absolute power corrupt absolutely, as they say. That's why government won't allow you to have your own guns in Africa. They won't allow you to even have charms. That's what the governor of Anambra State is doing because they notice that youths are beginning to get power. And one of the powers youth are getting is money. Why are the Africans against Yahoo boys? They are not against Yahoo boys because they are taking other people's money. No, you need to know why they are against Yahoo boys. They hate competition. How dare these small boys that are supposed to still be in school buying Mercedes car? That's how they subjugated children too. They never let the children be. Oh no, you must obey your parents. You must live under your parents. You want to go, oh, they declare you missing. Come back here. You must remain here. They must train you. You can't live free. How many scientific research projects do we have in Anambra State where this governor said the youth are corrupt? Every governor that come in, they will build something, or they will never finish it before they leave. Check anything they commissioned. After 1 year, that thing is no more working. Road, till today, they are still using road to campaign in Anambra State. Today, they are still using road to campaign in Anambra State. Governor build road. Oh, our place is like London now. Hey, governor is working. This is the best governor. Best governor. You cannot buy a bag of rice. Best governor. You cannot even afford rent anymore. Best governor. Let me say it in closing again. Is your government creating jobs monthly? Even if they are not creating jobs themselves, how are they, helping others to create jobs? If you want to start business, can you get a loan? How can youth not be corrupt when you don't give them steady power supply? You don't give them steady power supply for them to find something. They can sit in their house and begin to figure out what to do. Their brain is still working. They begin to invent things. That's how you have Steve Jobs. That's how you have these owners of Facebook and all that. Because in America, their parents have basement. They go there, play, you see them. They even go to store and buy things and begin to do experiment. In Africa, your child is looking for money to buy egg, not to build anything. Government don't give you anything. When you born a child in America, for the first 5 years, you will be receiving week. We came here when our daughter was 2, and we received it until she turned 5. No stress on the parents. They begin to go to school also. Which one is your government creating? Your governor have traveled all over the world. Anambra State governor is a professor. In fact, he helped to revive Nigeria economy when it collapsed. That's why what he's doing today show you that religion can destroy you. It doesn't matter your level in life. If you have religion, it will destroy you. You cannot reason as a human being anymore. What is not your problem becomes your problem. What is your problem is not your problem anymore. Let us wake up, my people. We are not corrupt. The government is corrupt. They have the power. We don't have the power. So why are they blaming us? Saying we are corrupt? No, we are not. Look at what is happening in Rivers State. They divided those people, turned them against their own Igbo brothers, telling them to say they are no longer Igbos. The place used to be called Iguacha. They changed it to Rivers State just to make Igbo people smaller. But Igbo people now, they gave us only 5 states. When you still go to that 5 states, we are better than all other states in the federation. We are individually, which I said it is part of the corruption. We are building ourselves. I build this one. What have you built for your people? I say, fuck you. Why should I build for my people? What did my people build for me? Oh, they just bombed me. That's what they did for me. I don't need them to bomb me. I can be bombed by anyone. I'm eternal life. I don't need to beg anyone to give birth to me. No, it's natural. If they have sex, anyone available, you see me. If they eat me, I'm there. I'll be born again. And the one idiot said, in my delusion, I say that, growth happens when people lay down. It's common sense. Do you know when you grow? Nobody know. You lay down, you begin to grow. You wake up, you stretch yourself. You, it's natural. And that guy is an atheist, yo. Coming, he made a post using my name. I finished commenting. I said, I don't argue with people that I know that they are no longer religious. Yeah, you're atheist. But the idiot don't know self that atheist is white man something. I am not an atheist. Yes, I believe there is no God, but I know there is no God. I don't believe there is no God. No, I know there is no God. I'm not an atheist. I'm a knower. But imagine, so I always comment on his post or share his post, or I even share it with his picture yesterday. I wake up this morning and saw the nonsense he wrote. After finishing commenting there, even went to the Google and brought, how growth happens. It happens, the peaks, when you lay down, when you are resting. The same thing happens when you die. When do your body, begin to change in the grave? When they lay you there. Even if they don't lay in the grave, the moment you don't move anymore, the body begin to change as it's supposed to. It's natural. I tell our people, education mess us up. Use your brain. Life is not hard. There's nothing difficult for you to understand in this life. It is all these people in power. They have come and label things. Oh, you cannot do this. You can do that one. The law say this. Constitution say that. God in the man.